Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment, and please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. And in today's video, we're actually going to have very interesting discussion. So please watch the video from the beginning of the end, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and please always come back to watch. There are things really that actually makes me to laugh in this world and make me to enjoy myself. Sometimes when you watch this kind of thing, you may you may think it's just drama, people trying to create drama and the rest, but there are actually very serious issues. Actually, today I was watching the premium of the Travel Commando. I was able to land on this video of Brian and a guy who called himself Nelson Mandela. You can imagine this man claimed that he has been looking for Brian for some good time, like 2 to 3 months, because Brian was working on his saloon. He called it an office, where he used to do some smaller business, and he had employed Brian to actually, work with him in that saloon. I have quite a lot of questions that I will be asking in today's video about that issue. So please watch the video from the beginning up to the end. In this platform, we allow ourselves to express our views. I know what people always bring on the YouTube platform. So in today's video, we are going to be handling Brian and some other issues that will be coming, including the mwango on the issue of the dog, the pet. No, people are not all people are not. Yes, please watch the video from the beginning of the end, and please don't forget to subscribe. Let's start this video as it comes directly to your screen. Now, Nelson claimed that he was actually able to watch the video of the Travel Commando, and that is when he was able to see Brian on that video, and he started following very closely, and that's how he came to know where actually Brian stays. So according to him, that the day the Travel Commando got Brian on his CCTV camera, when he had stolen a phone and other gadgets at the Travel Commando's place, he was able to watch that video, and he got to know exactly where Brian comes from. According to Nelson, he claimed that he had employed Brian to work at his saloon, and what we are not very sure of, whether this Nelson had employed Brian and he was actually, paying him for those services. Actually, I saw a lot of people were actually commenting, and they were saying, why was he using a minor in his business? And also a lot of question that was he paying actually Brian? Those are the things that the Travel Commando actually need to ask, so that he can be in position to answer. Otherwise, they should not actually pay him all the money that is claiming that Brian was able to take from him. So a part of that money can be used for paying Brian for the services that he was able to to render to this guy at his place. A lot of issues. My prayer is that let this be actually the last person coming out to accuse Brian of stealing his things. Of course, Brian had agreed that he had stolen those phones, 2 phones, and also one of them was stolen within the home there. And now he was able to sell one at 5,000 Kenya shillings, and all that money was used it for eating, this, can I call it snacks or what? Here in Africa, we give them anything. So Brian has been enjoying himself, just eating free, still eat the money. You can imagine. Brian, but I'm really hoping that Brian is going to change amidst all these kind of stories that's happening. But the good thing about this is that Brian, from the time the Travel Commando has been in position to come out to help him, we have not actually heard that he has gone somewhere to steal. That is first of all one positive thing. If people would be right now helping Brian, and again he's going outside there to steal, and stories is coming out that actually Brian is stealing and doing this, it would demoralize people. No? So all these allegations that are coming was for like 2 to 3 months ago, that actually Brian had stolen the things. But there are a lot of questions. First question is that, was this guy paying Brian to work at his construction? I mean, at his business. Was he paying? Because people can start throwing words that probably Brian and these people are starting to connive against the travel commando. At the end of the day, they go and divide the money and they eat this money. But the good thing also is that this other guy called Daniel was able to come out and say that it was actually true that Brian came with the phone, and he was able to ask Brian where he got the money from, and Brian told him that that money, he got it from where he was working. The phone, he got it from where he was working, and then he got the phone through the money that he was working for. So he claimed to have bought the phone using the money that he was, they paid him as salary, which was actually a lie. Brian had stolen the phone, and now things are coming very, very clear. You see, we are now waiting to see if more allegations are coming, because Brian made it very, very clear to the travel command, because the travel command asked Brian very, very openly that, is there any other places that you have stolen things from apart from this guy? Brian said no. The thing that he was able to steal was the phone at the travel commando's place, and also this guy who called himself Mandela. But what is again very fishy about this guy called Mandela is that, he's also a YouTuber. He's also a YouTuber, and he actually wants a shout out from the travel command. So there is something that is somehow a little bit fishy here. Even if it is true that Brian stole these things, but people are tricky. But actually, if he has stolen this, I would really want to urge the travel commando not to allow this guy actually to take Brian to be again in police custody. Yet actually, his kind of behavior is now changing, because from the time Brian has been, people have been helping Brian, we have not had a complaint coming out from any community members or anywhere that in the process when they were constructing this house, Brian had gone to steal. And also Brian has come out clearly and he has said that he has actually changed, because at some point people wanted to beat him and just finish him up. So let's hope for the better, that actually Brian is going to change for the best. Yes. And also let us hope that Brian was just stealing because of the challenges that he was facing from home. Probably he was also stealing because of that. Probably no food at home, even buying clothes. Remember, Brian had only one cloth, one t-shirt and one trouser, and the t-shirt was written, "Not today, maybe tomorrow." I hope you guys remember that story of not today, maybe tomorrow. So Brian had actually one t-shirt and one trouser. But his life have changed, and we hope and we're praying that actually everything is moving into the right direction. Now, I was also able to watch David Jr. He has also gone there, and he has actually, gifted the old man, 2 goats, which was actually a very, very good gesture. We really appreciate our good people outside there who are actually continuously supporting our good people. We really, really do appreciate and big up to, the person who have actually ensured that the Brian and the grandma, was given the 2 goats. And we pray that all things move so well. And big up to you, all our good people. Much respect and blessing to you. we still have a very, very wonderful, interesting discussion that is actually coming directly today in the screen. And so please, if you have not yet subscribed to this platform, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really, really do appreciate your big, big support to this platform. Now, I was actually watching the mwango today. And she was really feeling not well. Because there are actually people who are accusing her on the issue of the dog that she's mad. It's called mad. That she's not taking good care of the dog, of Matt. She's not doing her best. She does not deserve to be with the Matt. By the me, instead of even whatever, me, I was just laughing. I was like, by the truth is, our dogs here in Africa sleeps out. They sleep out. The dogs, they sleep out, and when it rains, they go on the veranda. They don't sleep inside the house. So when you see the dog for the mwango even sleep in a cage. Sometimes in the house, it used to sleep in the house, but it started misbehaving. Now it is sleeping in a cage. Do they call it a cage or a dog house? And people are complaining. I wish you people even know where our dogs sleep. Our dogs sleep at night. They can even be sleeping there in the open, in the compound. Who cares? So when I see people complaining about the mwango, I was like, you guys, really? She's not taking good care of the dog. You see, the biggest problem is that you guys want us to behave like the whites. We are not whites. We have not grown up that side. Our lifestyle is completely different. In those countries, even cows sleep in houses. They make for them houses. Here, cows sleep outside. It will rain on them. It will do what, That's what you people don't understand. This is Africa. This is Africa. Cows sleep outside. It will rain on them, and tomorrow they will take them to go and eat. In the swamps, in the bushes there. In those countries, they go and bring for the cows food, to eat. Here, that is not how it is. I think one day when I go back to the village, I need to actually make a video where actually cows sleep, and also how they graze cows at the swamp. You guys sleep with postcards, with the cats in the beds. That when a cat is sick or whatever, or the dog is sick, somebody is crying. Actually, today, after that video of the mwango, I actually went and watched a channel. That channel deals with the pets. You see somebody carrying a dog, taking to the doctor for treatment, and a lot of money, by the way. A lot of money that can help me to finish my house in the village that I'm struggling to finish. You can imagine, by the way, and somebody will spend that money to treat that dog. 5,000 years old, 3,000, a lot of money, by the way. A lot of money. You see somebody crying for the dog. Let me tell you, now if here I start crying for the dog, people will start calling me, are you mad? Are you somebody crying for the postcard? When I laugh like this, some people even can get annoyed of me that, if you are laughing at us that we cry for dogs. Here, the way you guys take pets, it's not the way we take them. It's a reason why when the mwango was feeding the mat with the goat's meat, some people started complaining. How can you spend money to go and buy meat for goats? Let me tell you, in the villages here in Africa, people only eat meat on Christmas. It is not a lie. You know, it's not a lie. On Christmas, that's when people eat meat. Hmm? The meat the goat's meat you are seeing, the mwango is giving a dog, mat. People eat it on Christmas, but mat at least will test. Our dogs in the villages, they look for their own food. They look for their own food. It is the truth. Sometimes when I talk like this, some people are, you are not serious. You are not. These are facts. Eh? The dog will go and look for its own food. But the mango is trying. I'm telling you. She's actually trying. People who grew up here in Africa and they have gone to those countries, they understand what we are talking about. Crying for a dog. Here in Africa, people will call you names, my friend. They can even start calling you are a witch. Because you are crying for a dog. Eh? You need to understand that. These days now, people can go and inject, mostly dogs. They go and inject dogs for this disease that, when it bites you get that disease. I don't know how it, but some people even they are not taking their dogs to be to inject, taking ventilators to inject. Yes. Some people are just leaving their dogs to move. Dogs move both day and night looking for food. So people who are actually blaming the mwango because of mad, I can assure you she's trying. Of course, she cannot meet your expectation. You guys, you are too developed. It's the truth. You are too developed. And, for us, even just buying this t-shirt is a problem. It's a problem just to buy this t-shirt here. In the villages, you'll get a big man with one t-shirt, one trouser. One t-shirt, one trouser. And you're going to tell such a man that he should be buying food for the dog. Yet even himself, he cannot buy food for the dog. I mean, he cannot buy meat for himself. He cannot buy a cloth for himself. He cannot even take his children, for medication. And you're telling that person that, you need to take care of your dog, you are not responsible. If himself, he is not responsible, I was, in the comment section, I was like, I had, and you see, the laws for animals that side, it's not the same laws here. Here, even if you put such laws, people will not going to follow, because even me who is keeping the dog there, I'm also starving. I'm also starving. I'm starving. I don't have money for food. But the way people want to throw their words there towards her, I was like, my friend, Africa, it is quite different. Let us understand that. Of course, you see, there are actually people who are, I understand in those European countries, they are, if you're not even handling maybe your pet well, they come and take it. That those laws are there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Me, I watch on TV. You find somebody's driving, a dog is behind there, or in the front seat. So you expect us to be treating dogs like that? We even don't have cars. We just walk. We just walk. So how do you expect us to treat animals in the way you treat them? I don't have a car. Me myself, I don't have what to eat. I'm struggling. So you expect me really to do what? Sometimes people really want us to behave like the way they behave, but the truth is we cannot. We cannot. You find even you don't have where to sleep. You are sleeping at night, the house is leaking on you. You know? The house is leaking. It is when it is raining like this, you are like, my God, again today. There are very many people who are living like that. There are too many. But you guys want us to be, hey, you are not taking care of your dog. You need to carry a dog. You need to carry a dog. If people in the villages, people even don't carry their children. You find a mother is walking from here, the child is like 5 meters behind. I was watching one day. I was watching Mutwa 3. When he was taking that, is it the daughter to Mutwa 3? She's 16 years, but you must take her to school. You must be moving. If going out, you move with her. 16 years. 16 years. You are moving. Here, a child of 7 years is going to school alone. And not a short distance. Kilometers. In the villages. Me, I used to walk to school. 1 hour and 23 to 30 minutes going to school. You can imagine P1 when I was 6 years, 6 or 5 years. I walked for 1 hour. 1 hour. And like 20 to 30 minutes to reach the school. Now that, and I'm moving alone. In the US, you do that in prison. In the US, you leave your child to move alone. You can imagine. Here, a child of 5 to 7 years, you walk alone. 1 hour, 26 or 30 minutes to go to school. Me personally, I walked. So why should you guys blame us now? If us look at the life of a child of 5 to 6 years, is moving for 1 hour and 30 minutes to go to school. Sometimes even when we are to tell our stories here, how our life started and the rest. The problem here in Africa, we don't do documentation. Like how our life used to be, the schools. Do you understand somebody studying under a tree? They're teaching you under a tree. Under a tree. When it is coming to rain, that day no school. When it is coming to rain, that day no school. You go back home. And sometimes even when you are going back home, it will rain on you when you are going back home. If you don't see a home around and you branch, you go and take shelter there, it will rain on you. You first look at our life, the life that we have been in position to face. And look at the things that some people are condemning us of not doing. Sometimes even you need to sympathize with us by the... You see, most of us who have reached, now coming to this platform to come and express ourselves, to talk and, this and this. We have gone through a lot. You guys, you have been in position to follow the story of those people. The mwango and the travel command and the entire family. The mwango used to sleep in the kitchen. The travel commando used to sleep with animals. God has just helped them to reach where they have reached. It's the truth. You know, some of us, me in my life, I even didn't know that at some point I will reach the city. I didn't know. You know, but because of being sharp, now I'm here loitering in Kampala city. You know, whether I'm staying in a ghetto or what, but I'm in the city. Hey, I'm here. Hmm? Whether in the ghetto or what, but I'm in the city. You need to understand. It is not easy. You know, it's not easy. Sometimes when you say that somebody is not handling the animals well, the pets well, you know, even you find that we are also struggling. So now what can I do? If I'm struggling, there is a time, I think was it 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, Elena P was actually talking about taking her, was it her pet? Yes, a pet. I think her dog, a pet. I don't remember very well the type of pet Elena is having. That actually I'm just back. I'm from taking my pet, you know, my dog. Is it my dog to the doctor? Here the child will get sick. Somebody will go to the clinic and buy one medicine of less than $1. One medicine of less than $1. One like this, not a dose. You need to understand, not a dose, not a full dose. One medicine, it can even be a Panadol. And the child will take, and the following day, you'll see the child moving. Because they cannot afford. They cannot afford taking those children to these big hospitals. You go to the hospital and they're asking you for 1,000 US dollars. Where are you going to get that money from? You know, even just 100 US dollars. Where are you going to get that money from? Where? You know? Sometimes maybe when people see us on the cameras like this, people maybe that one is doing well. We are not doing well. We are gambling. Even the little money you are getting, you know, like our whole extended family is looking at you. Hmm? You find in the home, you have like 7 people in the home. You are in Kampala here, but you are feeding 7 people on the salary of like $200. Even $200 is much. So you expect me to save what in life? You know, I'm working, I'm earning like $200. I'm feeding 7 people. You know, because here we are full of extended family. Hmm? You need to understand that. So now, which money do I have to save for taking care of a pet? Me actually, I don't have one because I don't want people to call me names. Eh? I don't want people to call me names. Hmm? I don't have a pet. I don't want to cry. Eh? But people in the US, somebody is going to go take a dog for treatment. You know, 1,000 US dollars. That money can feed my family. I even don't know for how long. I don't know how many months. 1,000 US dollars. Africans, we are really broke. 1,000 US dollars, 500, I don't know. Because I was watching on the TV today. People spend a lot of money. They take a dog for an operation. And you hear the amount, you're like, what? Me, my house in the village, I failed to finish. I failed to finish my house in the village because I'm broke. But that is life. So what I'm trying to say here is that we are not the same as the people from the US, UK, you know, Jamaica, you know. We are not the same. You know, So there is no need actually to blame the monk. The monk is trying to improve, by the way. Few Africans treat dogs the way the monk is treating. Very few. Very, very few. We need to understand that. But throwing a lot of, somebody can even send you a message and the person is just abusing you. You are not serious. You are what? You are not capable. You are not. And you're like, but take it slow. Take it slow. You are giving a headache for nothing. When you see people who have stayed in the US and they are back here in Africa, their life is completely different. Their life is different. You cannot expect the life of the travel commando to be like the life of Mutua 3. It will never be possible. That having dogs around, living like the whites. It's not possible. Because for us, we are village boys. We are village boys. Take us slow, please. We are just trying these things. We are trying. Time probably is going to reach. If maybe we fail, maybe our children will try something. But take us the way we are. We cannot be you guys. That's what I'm trying to say. So stressing the mwango because of math. Sometimes. In the US, they can arrest you because of a dog. I know some people now when they're watching me, they're like, madam, this guy, what are you talking about? When you are sleeping, you need to know where it is. In my country here, there is a place where it is full of mostly whites. Whites are the one who are always staying in that area. They buy dogs. You find they're selling a dog 1 million Uganda shillings, which is equivalent to around, I think it's around 500 US dollars. A dog. Around 500 US dollars here. Or 450 US dollars here. The whites. And you find them buying them, by the way, buying dogs. Those sizes of the mwango. Those tiny dogs. Those tiny dogs, you find them buying 450. And I'm like, what? Now for me, I buy such a dog to do what now? Now, like me, you tell me to buy that dog, like the one of the mwango mat. For what now? I do with it what? Yeah? Calling for problems. Now you see how the mwango has called for problems. People are attacking her because of mat. Yeah? You find people are crying. Oh, my dog, oh my God, God. So you can imagine people entering you because of the dog. The truth is, we cannot behave like people living in the US, living, by the lifestyle of people who have been in the US and Asia. It's quite different. Even somebody who have stayed there and is back here in our country, you really see the life of the guy is just completely different. Completely different. There's one there in my village. He always keeps on coming and going back. His life is different. Even the way he just does things. The way even he touches, even just when you're pulling a goat to take it to go and eat grass. The man tells you, oh, no, don't, please don't, you don't handle it, you don't handle an animal like that, Here we use bulls for plowing, So when somebody sees you using a bull, because here they will beat a bull to move, they will really beat it. You move, hey, move to dig, plowing. In the US, people don't use bulls. People use tractors. You know? People use tractors for plowing gardens and the rest. So now, if you are to come like in my village, where people are beating bulls, somebody can beat a bull with a hollow energy. How are you going to cry? How are you going to cry? You are going to cry a hollow day. You know, you guys, you can really make my day. You guys, you take everything seriously. I know some people can be like, David, I'm going to switch off the TV. But I'm telling you the reality here. Why should you switch off the TV? Oh, you stop watching. I'm telling you the reality here. I'm telling you the fact. Here we use bulls for plowing, and you find somebody beating it like never before. Even when it is sick, they can even take it to the garden. You know? So, you take the mwango slowly. Even those on whom you see accusing the mwango and talking this kind of things, these Africans who are here, like the Karod woman, you know, sometime back, she was talking badly about the mwango, about, you know, and the dog. You think they can treat that animal like the way you guys are treating? It's a lie. It's a lie, by the way. It's a serious lie. It's a serious lie. In my entire village, I don't actually see a person who is treating a dog like the way the mwango is treating Matt. I don't see. I don't see. A dog, you go and look for your own food. Go and look for your own food. You know? Unless people are eating. They will not put that one for the mwango. They even put something for the dog to eat food. In the village, they will throw for it food down. If you want to eat, you eat. If you don't want to eat, go and look for yours. I know people who like animals here, they will be like, but it is, I'm telling you the reality here. Don't be deceived. So some of you who probably think I'm lying, you travel to an African country, go to the villages, deep in the villages, you will see what I'm talking about. People here who try to treat dogs fairly, here also in Kampala, you find somebody is moving with a dog, you know, moving with a dog like the whites, they're walking. Some of those people, they have not grown up from here. They have just come back from the Western countries and they're back here. You know, you find somebody jogging with a dog jogging. African who have grown here, you can do that. My friend. Those who have gone there, they have traveled. Actually, some of them that they can travel, then they come back, they try to copy the lifestyle there. You know? Those are the people who are trying. But this one is in the villages. Oh, now. A man even buying a shirt is a problem. Me, I don't want to lie. The reason why I even don't have one, because now, even helping myself is a problem. Helping my people is a problem. You know? School fees will be coming, I'll be in debts. You borrow here, you pay. You borrow here, you pay. And you want me to take care of a dog? How? For me, it's the reason why I've said, no, I don't want what is called a dog or a pet. I'd rather remain with my poverty than calling for more problems. Then one day somebody by mistake, I record a dog in my, you know, where I stay, and people like, now you never feed again. Some people will end up unsubscribing from here because I don't want the things. I don't want. By the way, you people, you are serious. You are serious on issues of animals. You are really very, very serious. They even start quoting laws. Animal cruelty, animal wati, animal. And I'm like, what? What? Somebody can take you to jail because you know, I don't think I can manage to stay in those countries where even an animal is a problem. But it's serious. It is, and you guys, you can mean to be very, very serious. Very, very serious. Even where the animal is sleeping, they will be mopping, spraying. I was watching on TV. I'm like, but, you know, you guys are really serious, by the way. You are serious. But what you need to understand is Africans, we are still doing badly. Very, very badly. Very, very badly. You know? Very, very badly. Of course, the Africans who watches my platform here, and they are fairly doing well. They are rich, you know. And of course, somebody can be like, now, David, we treat animals well. That is in your home. That is in your home. You know? And probably you don't visit villages, you know? You don't visit villages. But in our village, the truth is a dog look for its own food. You find a dog moving at night, pigs. Do you know even there are people who have pigs as pets? A pig as a pet. You know? Somebody is sleeping in the house and the pig is also roaming there that a pet. Here pigs sleep out under trees. You know? Nothing like even building houses. In the villages, a pig sleep out. I see in Kenya there, people build and then they enclose the house. You know, like you saw in some, those homes. The way those guys build their houses, you enclose, then you put an animal, you sleep with an animal inside. Again, now for us, that is not our setting. For us, they sleep there, they sleep out there. And in most cases, of course, during festive season like Christmas, thieves are there. They can come and steal, Yes. But people take us very, very slowly. Don't rush us to be in that level. We have not yet reached. We have not yet reached. We are actually still doing very, very badly. Very, very badly. And we appreciate, by the way, you guys helping us. You are really playing a very, very big role. You are playing a very, very big role in actually, changing our life. We appreciate that. But also don't rush us to do certain things that we have not yet reached that level. Because you cannot tell me to be buying food for the dog and yet I don't have the capacity. Actually, the mwango is trying. I see it. She's trying. She has actually tried. She has tried. Slowly, she's going to be there. She's learning. She's actually learning. Let's appreciate that. However little it is. She even buy food for her dog. She treats it well, even bathing it and the rest. I also see now Uncle Mo also goes and washes these in the river there. Most homes, they don't do that. They don't. A dog, you go and look for your own things, Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like and comment, and please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this. Don't unsubscribe because I've talked of animals. Me, I'm just giving you a picture here. People are funny. Somebody can be like, now David. I'm just trying to give you a picture here. Because there are people who actually, when they look at what the mwango is doing, they're like, this is not a serious person. This is not. Yeah? And David, you are laughing. You are not serious. You take us slow. We are sorry. We apologize. We are sorry, but it is our life here. But we are sorry. We are sorry. Take us slow. Take us very, very slow. I don't know whether Sheila is also treating us like that. Sheila, Elena P one day was talking about taking us in the clinic for treatment. I don't know Elena Lidna. Janet Harris. I don't know Winnie Ball. I don't know how you people treat you as. I don't know. But here for us, we have our own ways of treating animals. Yes, please. I'm very sorry if I've annoyed somebody outside there, but I'm just trying to give you a picture. Please understand that. Yes, please, if you're new channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really, really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Thank you so much, my good people, for always setting up to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate it. Your big support to this platform. Yes, in today's video, let me send a very special greetings to all my good moderators. Thank you so much. Thank you a million times for actually ensuring that all is well in this platform. And a very special greetings to Judy Moyo. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being there. Also big up to you, Ezela. Thank you so much, Ezela. And Eva. Eva, thank you so much. My respect to you. And I also want to send a very special greeting to Sana Murama. Thank you so much. And all my good moderators outside there, Diana Charles, big up to you. Joanne, big up to you. Sharon Johnson, big up to you. Elena Lidna, Elena P, big up to you. And all my good people there, Carol West, greetings and much respect to you. Kish, much respect to you and greetings to you. And thank you so much, my good people, for always turning up to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Thank you so much. A very special greetings to all of you watching me from USA, UK, Canada, and all of you watching me from Jamaica. Big up a million times. Thank you so much. Let's meet again in our next video tomorrow. God bless you and much respect to my good people watching me here in Africa. Thank you so much. Let's meet again in the next video. God bless all of you. Thank you so much.